I mean, sorry.
We are live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as the New York Yankees get their 2019 season underway against the Baltimore Orioles. And with more on the Yanks' outlook for 2019, we send it down to our sideline reporter, Heidi Whitney.
Matt, I asked a few of the players how it feels to enter the season carrying the weight of high expectations placed on them as consensus frontrunners. They say they enter with high expectations too, but their plan is to take
streaming it. Watch from your phone.
Opening day victory, which helped them get off to a strong 18-10 start in their first month. Another strong start would be a good first step towards overcoming the world champion Red Sox in the AL East and making a 28th World Series title a reality for this franchise.
Thank you, Heidi. And now for the moment these Yankee fans have been waiting for all winter. Opening day. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the sixth inning, nobody out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Sucre.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Well, fastball count, their yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Down and away, ball one. And that misses. 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Long throw to third. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Cedric Mullins. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. There's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The batter, number 2.
Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs.
And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting. Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the second run will score as well. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's Chris Davis now.
The first baseman, number 19.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Ruiz.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr.
Now batting, right field.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1 home. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And they're on 2 away now. In now, Jesus Sucre. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This pitch is popped up. Davis is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. His lifetime line against Andrew Cashner. He's gone 3 for 6. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Torres becomes out number 2 this inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on. Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time, and he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Cashner pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more, and he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Sucre. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in, number 1. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 1.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And this is a fair ball. It'll head for the 314 sign. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now here's the pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon. 62 degrees here at first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball.
Now meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right after it is eaten. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So striding forward now, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Torres.
No balls and a strike to count.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch.
Turner.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torres will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. At the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eaton.
Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass to the top.
Oh, he couldn't make the play. And he'll scramble back to first safely. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Rendon isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. Soto blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that retires the side. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Well, Hero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it, and he makes the... Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. This one's down to third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. And he'll get in there safely. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Victor Robles. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Torres backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In there, a base hit. Suzuki is on his way home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next to bat is Speedy Adam Eaton. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and that retires the side. Into the box, Luis Severino, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The tag, and he is out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, the tag, and they got it as he couldn't get back to second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Is in time, and he's cut down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit sharply on the ground. Torres picks it up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, second
First
baseman.
offering on its way.
Howie.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 6-1. Victor Robles digging in now. Fly down in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-1 ball game. So here now is the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. 0-1 count and the pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The throw pulls him off the bag. Ready to take his hats again, Trey Turner, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Corbin ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the runner is in from second. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Torres, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Torres.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Eaton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robles ranging back, still going back. Gone! Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Didi.
To second for Kendrick. Scooped up. And that's the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Encarnacion, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
Flipped out the other way toward short, and this will be taken down. Adam Ottavino answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Ottavino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Ready with another 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Howie.
Off 1-0. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's just 1 for 6. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
He loses him on ball 4.
Now
from the belt, the pitch,
the first baseman,
and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
3-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The catcher.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well,
Kendrick at second. Zimmerman is over at first with one away. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Number 16.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Victor Robles. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Stanton, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' fourth. And that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. Line to the right side, but foul. Asdrubal Cabrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Washington, number 13, Asdrubal.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-2 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. Wander Suero, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Turner gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. He's set and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Trey Turner, his head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Hank Eaton. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? 1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Turner, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside the throw. And no throw, in fact, as they'll just hang on to it. This one's down to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Riding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that's into the corner of foul ball and right. So despite featuring a pair of aces on the mound, this game's taking an unexpected turn. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. He really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Matt Harvey gets the starting nod for the Halos. What's your take on him, Dan?
When you think of Matt Harvey, you think of the 2015 World Series against the Kansas City Royals. At one time known as the Dark Knight, has had some arm injuries, not quite the velocity that he used to have. He's still 93 to 95 miles an hour. His off-speed pitches aren't quite as crisp as they used to be before his injuries. He's trying to fight his way to be back to being a really good starter. He eats up some innings, but he's not the dynamic guy that he was early in his career.
First pitch, 105.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Two strikes now from Harvey. Softly hit to short. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have two strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. comes set. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it one away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
2 on here with one man out. And that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. Harvey pauses. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Calhoun. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Angels, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
See here that he tried to stay away from him, attacking the outer half of the plate, but he reached those arms and had enough power to go oppo bomb. That's a great swing of the bat right there.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Bases are empty, one man out. Right side. Davis has it. Oh, look at Davis. Touché, sir.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Into the box, Justin Bour. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's 1 for 5. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Popped straight up. Ruiz has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Ready now for Baltimore. Rio Ruiz. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Rio Ruiz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch popped up. Ward shading to his right, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Fletcher. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense.
The right fielder.
And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
At the plate, Joey Rickard. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
Batting it, the shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Escobar is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Upton going back to the track. He's not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The catcher.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
0-2. That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
The 0-2 rolled slowly to first. Bourne gloves it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice if he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He will lead this one off today.
First pitch, 106.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Markakis on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Skied into very shallow right. Markakis is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Joey Lucchesi gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kinsler onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Hedges goes to get it, and the throw is in time. Donaldson is retired, 2 down now.
Third, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. High in the air out to center field. Cordero is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park with no score. Here's Will Myers.
Leading off for the Padres, the left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and grounded foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full.
Count is full. 3-2.
Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting fifth.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's 0 for 7. No outs, nobody on. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be Franchy Cordero. Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Hedges, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. And it's fouled away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and his side is retired. into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Chad Pinder, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
He'll try again. 1-2. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 is a good fastball, swung on and missed.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The second for 1, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's Chris Davis now, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone just 2 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Olson is off at first with 2 away. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The A's strand 1. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And that misses inside 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pinder has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Moreland, originally from Mississippi. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And the pitch on 2-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Piscotty.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Marcus Semien.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien, lifetime against Chris Sale. He brings a 4 for 12 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side. Afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy that, he's your basic 4-pitch mix guy.